Previously on The Greg Larsen Show.
We write 6 pilots for 6 different shows over 6 weeks.
Let's crack on down and party on down.
Hey, I'm Little Greg! Oh, I'm such a fucking loser. I'm gonna carry this forever.
You fucking...
I know.
You're fucking... Get the fuck running! Get the fuck...
I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and I'll tell you how I became a prince with a dick in my butt.
I'm thinking about funding.
For this?
Like how, if there's inroads to getting funding.
I mean, you know, a lot of these places, the funding is about people who are underrepresented, people who have been historically excluded from the screen industry.
What if I went for a disability funding type thing?
Based on around what?
On me, if I was to be I don't think that I'm not disabled.
Right, so you're saying you are disabled?
I don't have a single disability that is that bad, but I've got a lot of little ones. Vision, glasses, depression, obesity, Achilles tendonitis, GERD, I've got a skin issue. Tinnitus, I got a scar underneath my toe from when I stood on an oyster shell. I don't have a gallbladder. It's a thing where your brain sits too low in your skull and you sometimes get headaches. But it's a borderline case.
Do you feel like there are accessibility issues as a result of what you're talking about?
Inside of my ears is so itchy, and I've been to doctor after doctor.
I just don't think it's going to come across an application. I don't think we want to make that case unless it feels really watertight, and I think we need some kind of actual medical diagnosis around accessibility issues and...
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground is where I put dicks in my butt.
Are you getting coffee?
No, I'm gonna actually, I might get home.
Can you get me a coffee?
Just email me any update.
Started putting dicks in my butt.
I'm Australia's fattest pedophile.
Body shadows, they pursue. Here they come.
So we'd made one of the pilots and we were in week 2. Greg pitched me the idea of a reality show where young comedians compete to make him laugh.
Voice X Factor, whatever.
Yeah.
But comedy.
Yeah, that's really good. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't think anyone's done a show like that anywhere. I was just a bit concerned about the lack of gender diversity in the show, so I had a chat to Greg about that.
Then why did we have Auntie Donna in the first episode? That's what I'm saying. It's I would have had women in the show, but we had to have the 3 guys.
Yeah, well, we talked about why Auntie Donna and why they're.
What I'm just saying, it's not. Don't blame me for not having gender diversity in the show.
Yeah, no, there's no blame. I'm just saying now, moving forward, let's really think about that. And even actually having this conversation as 3 men is probably a bit problematic to make this call.
3 men?
No, we are 3 men. I mean, yes, but so are we. So we had Lena, who was a no-brainer. Greg suggested Jäger.
And then, is that enough? If we have one more guy, is that another guy? Is that okay? I think he's Greek.
And then some other guy, Coutis.
We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
It's time to make Geggy giggle.
Great, I like it. Make Greg giggle.
Make Geggy giggle. Make Geggy. Geggy is kind of my brand.
Yeah.
It's like a nickname for Greg.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I'm just cleaning up over here.
I'm Janitor Muckhole. Oh, what are you doing here? This is not a playground for children. I'm Janitor Muckhole. I clean up the poops in this studio. Oh, my ear fell off. I've got a bit of leprosy there.
It was a guy cleaning the floor. He just like appeared.
Oh, poops around. Poops from all walks of life.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 The character reveal of Janitor Muckhole was really funny. He was like all acting went.
I'm not Janitor Muckhole. I'm Greg Larsen, and that was one of my classic characters.
Oh my God, when Greg revealed himself, that was, he wasn't there and then he was there. Like it was like he apparated in front of us, you know? It was like, it went from having just this janitor guy to being Greg. I was like genuinely floored. Like he's such a strong character actor.
Thank you.
When Janitor Muckhole revealed that it was really Greg, I mean, you've got to have maybe 2 brain cells left to have not known that that was Greg.
My name is Greg Larsen. Well, I know all of you. You are young, up-and-coming comics. I brought you here to make Geggy giggle. My comedy festival show, I called it Geggy, a bit of a nickname I have, nominated for Most Outstanding Show at the Melbourne. I did not win, unfortunately.
Good though, it was really good.
Good show, it was a great show. Thank you, Lena. It's cool to be nominated, and that's the thing. It's about getting nominations. And with my help, all of you could potentially be in a position to have a show where you are nominated for Most Outstanding Show and perhaps even win.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
This is a competition. You are here to compete with each other to make me, Geggy, giggle. And if you make me laugh enough, there'll be a giggle meter and we'll find out who's getting the most giggles. You could win the chance to perform a 5-minute spot at the bar show at Comedy Republic on a Tuesday night here in Melbourne City.
I think the prize being a spot at Comedy Republic is just a gift. I love that theatre and I genuinely am like so grateful. Sorry, I get like emotional talking about it. It's such an important place for me. God, we're so lucky.
Greg hadn't even organised the prize with Comedy Republic. I asked him to do one thing for this episode. I mean, those guys perform there all the time. I don't think Greg even knew that.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Greg.
No worries.
I thought the prize would be money, but it wasn't. I'm actually doing a gig at Comedy Republic straight after this.
I want to start today's masterclass with characters. So it was around this time 13 years ago today that I performed at a club, a comedy club in Sydney called Fuck Club. I didn't know what to do. I was at my lowest point. I was staying in the lounge room at Sam Campbell's house. Sam Campbell, as you know, Taskmaster UK, in a way, taught him a lot of stuff. We started together. So I was at Fuck Club. I had hours to go before I went on stage. I didn't know what to do. And I was in a dark place. Things weren't going well for me. I was on the dole. I was staying on Sam's lounge room floor on a sleeping bag. I'd recently been through a messy breakup. I was depressed and alone. And it suddenly occurred to me, Mr. Cum. I wrote Mr. Cum in Sharpie on a shirt. I got a dildo that I had from another show. And I put the dildo in my pants and I walked on stage.
My name is Mr. Cum, and I love cum. Come on, Aussie, come on, come on. Come on, Aussie, come on. That song is pretty different if you imagine that they're singing about a man's cum. Or 1 litre of cat cum. The first time I tried to kill myself was in 2003.
And it changed comedy. A year later, I did that same character in a show called The Fancy Boy Variety Show. And we won, that was my first award.
The Golden Gibbo.
The Golden Gibbo Award.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Greg's, especially because I knew that I'd have to try and make him laugh. So I did a lot of research and I watched as much footage as I possibly could.
I won an award for a show in which I drank fake cum.
Wow.
Tip for you, if you want to make fake cum, yogurt and Red Bull. Because yogurt gives you the globbiness and Red Bull gives that slight tinge.
The shininess.
And the yellow, just a slight off-yellow tinge. And It makes the consistency.
What flavour yogurt?
Just plain Greek yogurt.
Blueberry yogurt would be
someone's sick, yeah.
Blueberry yogurt. Call the doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Blueberry. Character.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So, when I did Mr. Cum, I invented the phrase "did a cum." I invented the phrase "did a cum," and it has been used by multiple comedians since then, including Auntie Donna themselves.
I did a cum!
Did a cum! Did a cum! But it's not just Mr. Cum. I also, in 2017, was on a TV show called Tonightly with Tom Ballard on the ABC. And that is when I came up with the character Mr. Oily. I was covered in olive oil on a tarp in my underwear, and I would slip around while music played and say, "I'm Mr. Oily, I'm the slipperiest boy in the neighbourhood." And Mr. Oily has become a household name. I still get messages to this day from men all around, not just Australia, but the world, telling me how much they love Mr. Oily, how much they would pay to see more Mr. Oily. Men from Portland, Oregon to Seattle, Washington. So what I want to do now is first give you a masterclass in character comedy. I'll take the stage and I want you to shout out names and I will become that character. And then the roles will reverse.
And I'm thinking, okay.
So let's get into it. This is the characters. I want you to yell out names of characters. The first name that comes to your head.
Davey sexual harassment.
Sorry?
Davey sexual harassment.
Davey sexual harassment. First one, all right.
Is Davey sexual harassment based on a real person? Just every male comedian I've met.
Hello? No one's doing any sexual harassment around here, are they? Because I'll put a stop to that. Because I'm Davey sexual harassment.
What about Governor Grass?
Governor Grass.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Governor. Where's the grass? Let's get one more character.
Happy Worm.
Happy Worm. Oh, I'm so happy that I live in this filth. Oh, I'm so happy.
My goal was to antagonize Greg, but I don't think he's aware enough to realize that I was doing that. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn.
When I saw that, I'm like, we're on.
I'm going to take a seat and I'll get you up one by one to perform a character. But let's make it fun. You name the characters. I'll just watch. Con, take the stage. Meg and Lena, give Con some inspiration. And I will try not to giggle.
Dr. Fruit.
Dr. Fruit. Meh. Meh, looks like we got some apples here, see? Playing Dr. Fruit was really hard. It didn't feel good, it didn't feel funny, I felt bad. I didn't like it. Uh-oh. Looks like this banana's heart rate is fast.
And thank you, Con. You did your best.
You're a natural.
Lena, you're up. Con and Meg, give Lena some inspiration.
Flower witch.
Flower witch. Okay.
Boil, boil, toil and trouble. I've got a little bubble of. Gonna get the flour. Take it to here. I'm making a potion out of. This is usually what we'd use.
Thank you, Lena.
That was awesome. Thank you.
That was great.
I will admit I stifled a giggle, but I did giggle when you broke for a moment. Sometimes corpsing, as we say in the industry, can be funny if it's not overused. That's when you accidentally break character and laugh at yourself on stage.
When I made Geggy giggle as the flower witch, I was like really surprised because I really didn't think it was like my strongest gear. So I was like really feeling really proud of myself.
So Lena, you do get one giggle.
Well done, Lena.
Take a seat, Lena.
Good job.
That was amazing.
Meg, lucky last.
Okay.
Meg, Geggy giggle.
Okay.
Lena and Con, provide the inspiration.
Cockney.
Sorry, I didn't know I was gonna have to do this. Cockney, tourist, tour person. What do they call
Tour guide.
it? Tour guide, yeah.
Step right up. We got the Eiffel Tower. We got the Eiffel Tower, and I got a huge cock. You got a huge cock if you speak like this. Eiffel Tower, get on top. Getting a giggle from my Cockney accent felt fine. It's easy to make Greg giggle when the word cock is involved.
That was very funny. The huge cock line got a giggle from me. Podcasts. Podcasts are something that every comedian should be across. In this modern workaday world with information 24/7, cyber city, welcome to the internet, social media, TikTok, the generation of computers. You need to be on podcasts. I've appeared on many different comedy podcasts all around the world, from Sydney to Melbourne. It's important that you know how to podcast. I have my own podcast now called The Greg Larsen Show. And through that podcast, I've courted controversy. I did an episode about Anzac Day in which I said I would fight the Anzacs and that I would win. That episode featured in the Daily Mail and Sky News about how I was an un-Australian grub, and I got hundreds, if not thousands, of death threats. People saying they were gonna get a belt sander on me, people saying they were gonna stomp my head in, people saying, come to Cairns, cunt. You'll fucking see what a veteran does to you, you fat cunt. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking cut you open. I'm gonna smash your fucking head in. Paulie Fennick, the fat pizza guy, said he would fight me for charity, and I nearly said yes because he's little and I reckon I could beat him. He's like 50 something.
I think Geggy could absolutely beat most people in a fight.
The point is, my listens went way up.
I mean, it really comes down to fundamentals, you know, like I think Greg has the reach, but I think Paulie has the sort of lower to the ground. Like you can do a lot of damage from below.
So controversy is good?
Controversy is very good. I want you now to become a podcast. You are in a podcast called The Comic Mind. Nothing is more interesting than three comedians talking about the craft of comedy.
I literally couldn't think of a worse situation to be in than the one I was in that moment.
Welcome to the Comics Mind. Thank you to our sponsor, Mr. Cum Shots.
I think what's funny about like comedians talking about comedy on a podcast is that there'd be an audience for it. I think that's funny.
Chuckle fuckers. How many?
I've been one.
I haven't been one, but there are a lot around for sure.
Yeah. Can we cut that?
Nope. And let's segue into our next topic, sexual harassment.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, there is a
Yay
lot
or nay?
Definitely nay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm against it, but it exists.
Saying nay to sexual harassment is absolutely my final stance.
New topic.
Okay.
Comedians who get on stage and sit on stools during their set. Worse or better than sexual harassment?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Topic, Auntie Donna over the hill.
No, yeah.
I regret saying that. Thank you.
I want to say a couple of things. I did giggle, and it was a group giggle at the moment where you said Auntie Donna were over the hill. I enjoyed that.
I'm so sorry.
It's funny.
I feel really bad about saying that, and I don't think that at all.
I think it's a little bit accurate. But I didn't giggle as much during the rest of the episode. However, I was enthralled. And that is something. I was on the edge of my seat, or should I say, stool. I did want to know, you referenced chuckle fuckers, and I wasn't sure what that was.
Chuckle fuckers are people who go to comedy gigs with the intention of having sex with a comedian.
There are people out there who want to do that.
There are people out there who want to do that.
And are they at any specific gigs, or are they who are these people?
I feel like
They won't come to you, Greg, don't worry.
yeah, you're safe.
Great.
So, I actually didn't hate the reality show. One thing from it though, we brought Meg and Lena on as writers for the rest of the series.
I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became a prince with a dick in my butt.
And it would be good to have some more people to help, just with gags and just stuff like that. It's not like, I think there's some money. Sure.
Yeah, there was no money in the budget, but we did pay them in a cryptocurrency that Tim Slam had invented. Slamcoin.
Meet Slamcoin, an ever-growing crypto community based around one shared idea: growth. We're not just shaping the future, we are the future. All profits from Slamcoin are evenly distributed among our loyal slammers so that your investments circle right back around. Join the Slamcoin revolution today and make your tomorrow a grand slam.
For the third pilot, Greg wanted to do some kind of prank show, which I was initially against.
Prank shows, candid camera, that kind of thing, that's been played out. That no longer...
Well, no one even does it anymore.
You can't just do a prank, but if you pretend it's an experiment, then you're fine. Like you can just do, like, I mean, look at Maths, right? Maths is like a show where they just get the most fucked people and they're just like, let's make fun of these fucking psychos. But they can't just go, look at these fucking freaks, because everyone will go, oh, that's not good. So they have to pretend like, oh, it's an experiment. You know, where we've got an expert looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it, but people love it, man. People
It's a freak show. It's fucked up.
So, in theory, I liked the experiment part of it. I think there was something there. But the whole thing just seemed really complicated and unnecessarily convoluted.
Fame. We all want it, but unless you're hot, extremely talented, or a mass shooter, it can often be out of reach. As a comedian, I know what depraved lengths other comedians will be willing to go to in search of fame. So I decided to do a social experiment. What opportunity would these pathetic wretches turn down? What gig would they say no to? What podcast wouldn't they do? I set up a fiendish social experiment. A fake podcast hosted by a character called T-Bone, except the twist is, T-Bone isn't real at all, but rather played by an ex-convict called Mr. Psycho. And all of Mr. Psycho's lines would be fed to him directly from my sweet wet mouth. This is The Greg Larsen Show.
He thinks he's being interviewed for a podcast called Chillin' with T-Bone.
And who's
T-Bone is actually Mr. Psycho.
And who's Mr. Psycho?
Mr. Psycho is this guy on. He's Mr. Psycho. Psycho, I've already got it up here, but...
I'm not sure if this is...
But he's pretending to be T-Bone.
He'd reveal that he was actually Mr. Psycho the whole time.
They think it's T-Bone, it's actually Mr. Psycho.
Like, who the fuck is Mr. Psycho?
And it's actually been me the whole time telling them, you gotta drink piss, you gotta eat shit.
Tim Slam was in the corner the whole time, had been there the whole, like, which they could see him the whole, and then Greg would burst in and be like, gotcha.
And then they come in, and then I'm like sucked in. That was a social experiment.
And the experiment's like, what would it be like if that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is happening.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's never been done before.
Yeah, it's like uninspired, unemployed.
I don't, Lee was bringing
It's
up,
like the
I don't
Ellen
know who that
DeGeneres
is.
show
I
in
don't know
the
who-
early 2000s.
But what's the experiment? What are we trying to prove or disprove?
It's like, this is like the hypothesis. What would happen
Yeah.
if, as Greg is saying, if T-Bone was actually Mr. Psycho, but you thought he was going to be a normal guy. And then, like, this experiment proves it.
The trap was set, and it was time to get experimenting.
You're hosting a podcast?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, sick.
It's called Chilling with T-Bone. The whole idea is just we just get out here, we chill, we talk about all sorts of things. It's called Chilling with T-Bone. Put your headphones on, and it's just
We're ready to
talking,
go.
just chilling. So, Damien, you've done podcasts before?
I have, yeah.
So why haven't you got the headphones on then yet? Right. You done a podcast before?
Yeah.
Right, so headphones on, please.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Have you done a podcast before?
Yes.
Great, so, if you put the headphones on, please.
So we had Lena and Meg come in just to test it out. But the thing is, they knew that it was a prank, so there wasn't really a prank happening. And I don't really understand why we had to do it with them to test it out.
Hello, welcome to Chilling with T-Bone.
The other day,
I was out walking in the park.
And I bought a bag of poos.
And to my surprise, there was somebody selling bags of poo.
Ah.
And I bought a bag of poo.
Like, I know it's like weird, but I feel like it's like a good chance to get out at least for me, it feels like a really good opportunity.
And all these goblins came out and started eating the poo.
Jesus.
I kept pissing my pants.
And I pissed my pants, and it was just a horrible, but also quite a turn-on sort of experience. So,
sure.
Have you
What?
This was a social experiment.
That's crazy.
You have just been pranked. Social experimented. This was Mr. Psycho the whole time. It wasn't even T-Bone and Tim Slam in the corner of the room.
Tim Slam! Are you
Hi, I am Tim Slam.
Yeah! Oh my God, that's crazy!
Lena didn't even know any of this was going to happen.
So we have to act
Like you're being pranked. Just because Mr. Psycho, he's kind of like, I don't know if he's going to be good at it. It'd be good to have a couple to warm up into.
I feel experimented on.
And the social experiment, how does it make you feel?
What even really is a podcast?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's messing with your mind. Freak out. Freak out.
I haven't heard anything dodgy about Greg, but I don't think he knows many women.
No, that's clear. That's really
I
clear.
also get the feeling that we're the only women working on this show.
Yes.
But that's like every writer's room in Australia. Australian TV is dead. Australian comedy is dead. It's like everything's shit anyways. Just have fun. This will be shit. The next show you work on, shit.
Okay.
So, Meg, what do you think is at the centre of the earth? Do you think it's dog poop?
Yes.
You do? Great. I'm not the
I
only
hope it's
one
filled
then.
with dog poop. I'd love to get in there.
Because I would love it to be full of dog poop. I would love to get in there and swim in it and have like a mud bath. Would you be into a dog poop mud bath?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, I want to
I
exfoliate
wonder if
with
the
dog poop,
universe
T-Bone.
is made of piss.
Well, and I also think that if you look at the whole universe, the whole Milky Way, it shouldn't be called the Milky Way, it should be called the Pissy Way. And are you really into piss as well?
Piss, shit, cum, you name it, T-Bone.
You'd be...
Oh no, it's been a social experiment this whole time.
What?
This wasn't T-Bone, it's Mr. Psycho. And guess who's in the corner of the room? Tim Slam.
What the
Hi, I am Tim Slam.
You didn't even know. How does it feel to be social experimented on?
God, I'm shitting in my pants right now, Greg. You got me so fucking good.
I'm the puppet master, and welcome to my experiment. Stand-up comedy. The classic form of comedy, stand-up. Forget characters, forget podcasts. This is where it's raw. This is where it's at its most honest. This is you and a microphone and the audience. I first started stand-up comedy in 2008. I performed my first gig in Brisbane. I remember the MC said he was surprised at how good I was. I got a few laughs. And I performed again and again all around the country with Sam Campbell, with Ronnie Chang, many other comedians. I was in that same cohort of comedians performing. I had a lot of success. I did a stand-up show that was nominated for Most Outstanding Show. I've been nominated 2 times, and I've won 3 other separate awards. I did a show talking about my life, talking about my experiences in the workplace. The world needed a laugh, and I gave it to them. You want to make the audience laugh. So I'm going to get you to perform a stand-up routine for me. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'll perform a little stand-up for you from my award-nominated show. It was called We All Have Bloody Thoughts. I don't understand these conservative cunts that are always going on about how they hate trans people. It makes no sense to me. Why do you care? It doesn't matter. Who cares what someone is or isn't? You bigots. You despicable bigots.
What did I think of Greg's stand-up show? A train wreck. It reminds me of that anthology series on Netflix about the poop cruise.
Thank you.
Good job, Greg.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you. Now it's your turn. Like The Voice, my back will be turned.
Oh my God.
But if you make me giggle, I will turn that chair and I will stand for you. So it's time to perform stand-up and make Geggy giggle.
I've been seeing a lot of anti-phone discourse. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Thanks. I have, and I just want to be really transparent with you guys. I'm not a part of that. I love the phone. It's the one constant in my life, but it's also ever upgrading for my benefit. And I see these people, these comedians, if you can even call them that, they stand on the stage where I stand, and they go on the television where nobody lets me on. And they're talking shit about the phone. This is my impression of a comedian. Well, what's up with the phone? It's so addictive. My brain's broken. Uber. You sound like an idiot. You know, people used to say the same thing about the printing press back in the 15th century. They were like, it's not natural, it's against God. Information shouldn't be hitting us this quickly. Bring back the ravens. You know what happened to those guys? Dead in the ground. Yuck. And those comedians will be next, mark my words. Greg looks like a pedophile.
Anyone the kind of person that gets an appliance and makes it their whole personality? Yes. Okay, I'm one of those people. I got a Ninja Creamy recently. Anyone know what that is?
When Geggy turned around when I said Ninja Creamy, I was like super surprised because usually just saying a concept on stage doesn't get a laugh. Usually you have to like work a little bit harder for it. Today's it was confusing.
I love Ninja Creamy. I love it when you said creamy, when you shoehorn the word creamy into things. It really made me giggle.
Okay, so I figure we're all trying to make Greg laugh. And I feel like that's gonna be really hard to make Greg laugh, so I thought, who better to make Greg laugh than Greg himself?
Whoa.
So what I've done is I've trawled through the internet, even parts of the dark web, and I've found raw, unedited footage of Greg Larsen performing his best bits.
Suck my ass.
This is a funny confession I heard you make. I wanted to die. Like, you got stage...
Get out of my office! Bang, 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 bang!
Oh.
I've seen cleverer jokes about cum and shits and piss and drinking shits and eating cum.
That's the future.
Oh.
If you think I haven't heard every cum joke there is, you are dead wrong.
So the prank show, bad. The reality show, fine. Still legitimately better than anything on Australian TV right now. There was still the issue of Greg assaulting Mark, and that needed to be resolved.
This is a Grouse House production.
I got it. Do a sketch about my granddad.
Yeah.
He's weird.
Your granddad's weird.
Weird granddad.
Okay. Thank you.
Weird granddad.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Yeah. I'll do it. Thank you.
And one of the problems we have with AI is both good and bad. If something happens really bad, just blame AI. But also they create things, you know, it works both ways. If something happens that's really bad, maybe I'll have to just blame AI. But there's truth.